And you may have had some trouble getting around Lincoln this morning. That's because roads were blocked for the Lincoln Marathon. Channel 8's Abigail Wood was there bright and early for the start of everything. She has the story.
That's right, Laura. I'm here at the 50-yard line in Memorial Stadium, which also happens to be the finish line for today's full and half marathons. You can feel the excitement behind me as person after person crosses the finish line, culminating months of hard training.
Runners to your mark.
The Lincoln Marathon began with a bang Sunday morning when 10,000 runners took off from the starting line at UNL. The route traced around the city and came back to a finish at Memorial Stadium.
This is my first time, yeah. It was fun to do it together.
Yeah, felt really good seeing the 12 mile and then just being downtown.
In addition to the energetic first-timers, there were many people who've been training for this marathon for years. Haylie Sutter says this is her 6th marathon and her 4th here in her hometown. She says it was a bit chilly at times, but much better than last year's heat wave.
The wind was a little tricky. There was kind of a headwind coming that last stretch down 10th Street, which is always one of the hardest parts of the race, so that kind of made it a little tougher, but it wasn't too bad.
A creative out-of-towner also showed up to run the entire race barefoot. Roeber from Missouri has more than 90 marathons under his belt. He ran the Boston Marathon barefoot in 2003 because his knee was hurting when he ran in shoes. He says he hasn't looked back. Today was his 74th consecutive barefoot marathon.
People always ask me, aren't your feet cold? And I go, no, they're working. They're busy.
It was a good day for local runners. Both male and female winners of the marathon were from Nebraska. Eric Knoll grew up in Lincoln, and Casey Lichtig is from Omaha. Now, the track club says this event wouldn't have been possible without the thousands of volunteers that spent their time here this morning. They also say this is the 39th Lincoln Marathon.